Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our, what are we calling this video?
I don't know.
Our
2019 wrap up.
yeah, sure. 2019 wrap up video. So it is January 3rd. On New Year's Eve, Carlos and I played this game that I got off online. I'll put the link in below so you can find it if you want to try it out for yourself. So we basically had to ask these questions, and then we are meant to put it like in an envelope or a box and kind of like read them next year. So I thought it was really fun and we did it, and now we wanted to film it. So it's like a time capsule.
It's a time capsule. Yeah.
So we're just gonna go through the questions and answer them, and that's that. So you can start with the first one. And we're also drinking a Prosecco. Organic Prosecco.
Where's... Oh, yeah. Prosecco. Okay. So the first question is, as you can see, what is something hard you did this year? Last year, I guess, from today. So one thing that was hard was I did a small coding script program to take care of all of our accounting easier. It used to take me a long time, and it takes me considerably less amount of time. That's good.
Good. My hard thing was my job. Well, I'm just gonna leave that there. Next was, what was your favorite song this year? So I put two songs. So one was, what was your favorite song that was released this year? Then what was kind of like your favorite song of the year, like that you listened to the most or you enjoyed the most? So for me, I don't know, doing a quick search of songs that were released this year, my favorite song is probably I Don't Care by Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time, but like having to think really fast, that's probably what I'll say. But for me, the song that sums up 2019 definitely has to be Defying Gravity.
Oh, yeah.
From Wicked. Specifically the one sung by... Oh, frick, I can't remember their name.
The girl's name?
Yeah, it's two, Krista and...
I don't know them.
Anyway, if you know, you know. I listened to that song a lot in 2019. And your favorites were?
I was looking at the 2019 songs and I didn't like any of them.
Yep, neither of these were released in 2019. None of them were released in
2019. My favorite songs were Ed Sheeran's Barcelona and a song called Straight to My Head by You and Me at 6.
Yeah, we listened to both those songs a lot. Those were good songs.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Next one is, what one word would sum up this year for you? Mine is Safeway, because I started working at Safeway.
Yeah. And mine, the word that came to my head was work. Because I think like this year, this was the first full year I've worked in like a career type position. I've had a full-time job, and all of my time was dedicated to work. So 2019 was all about work, which sounds so boring, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Next was, what is a New Year's resolution you have? My New Year's resolution is to be consistent with my morning routine. So this December, I started a new morning routine where I'm going to try to wake up at 5 a.m. and try to get so much done in the morning. I'm hoping if I continue with this morning routine and I stay consistent with it, like my New Year's resolution, then I will eventually film a morning routine if you want to see that eventually. And your New Year's resolution?
And my New Year's resolution is just get a better paying job. Shouldn't be hard. Not getting paid too much.
Good for you. Next. We should probably go fast. It's almost 5 minutes. We have a lot.
Okay, what is something you did this year that you are proud of? Oh yeah, learn how to cook.
And mine is starting my wine club.
Really well. Yeah.
Good. What was the best conversation you had this year? For me, like all of the conversations I have with Carlos is so good. Like, but then there is one that stuck out for me this year is me and one of my girlfriends.
Oh,
yeah.
Brianna.
We were just in the car one day, and it was like I finally felt comfortable sharing my opinion with someone, and I felt like I spoke well and like I was understood. And like, even though I don't think her and I like see eye to eye on everything, I felt like it was just like it was calm. I didn't get excited. Like, I don't know. I felt really good about that because I'm trying to work on like having, like, be more eloquent and having better delivery. But yeah, next.
Yeah. What was the best book you read this year? Mine was Democracy, The God That Failed by Hans Hermann Hoppe.
But that wasn't released this year. It's just that you read it this year.
So you read this year, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the question, yeah.
That's fine. I
The
have
book is
two.
from 1993, something like that.
My favorite book that was released in 2019 was Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. My favorite book that I read this year was The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. What is a new skill you learned this year? I learned how to savor wine this year.
There you go.
So that's fun.
I haven't
And
done
you?
that yet. I'll learn that this year. Mine is just learn how to cook really well. I learn how to fillet a fish. It's pretty cool.
That is a good skill to have, filleting a fish.
Yeah.
Next.
Next, what movie came out this year that you enjoyed? We both have the same answer. It's the only one we really liked this year, I guess. The Avengers Endgame, the last one. Is that the last one? Maybe they'll come out with ones. Who knows?
I did also enjoy Ford vs. Ferrari. We didn't see a ton of movies this
We saw
year.
many movies, but not
Yeah, like nothing that stood out.
No, we saw like Toy
I didn't
Story
like
4,
Joker that
which
much,
was like okay. She's like Joker. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. What new technology came out this year? I just let you answer this.
Well, it didn't really come out this year, but the Lightning Network is making some improvements over the Bitcoin network, which is pretty cool. It is something important in the Bitcoin network.
What will
and
be
something I
more
believe in.
cool is if in like 10 years we're watching this and we look back and we're like, oh, Carlos was talking about that. That was new in 2019.
Yeah, it could be a thing, yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe no one will ever know what that is. What made you laugh the hardest this year? I didn't have an answer.
I just remember one time I watched the Phil Army video. I couldn't stop laughing. It was a Phil Army video. I don't know.
Go ahead.
What is something you learned this year? Learn how to cook, how to fillet a fish. Oh, did I just answer this somewhere? I don't know.
Yeah. And I think mine this year for me, I learned how to be a better friend, be the type of friend that I want to have and that I want to be. And I learned like kind of how to surround myself with people that I actually want to spend time with, which I think is very important. What are you most grateful for this year? Again, we both have the same answer. Basically, we're both grateful for my parents for letting, for them allowing us to live with them, basically rent free and just being like,
and saving up for
really supportive. Yeah,
house,
lets us to save and everything. Yeah.
What was your all-time favorite moment this year? My favorite moment of the year was we were like in Bamberg, Germany. We were walking around, super cute Bamberg with a beer. I loved it.
Yeah. My favorite moment this year, you know, it's kind of hard to pick like your favorite moment or your favorite day. And then so when this question came up, I tried just remembering like what I really enjoyed, what was really fun, what was a standout. So I put when we played Truth or Dare in Oktoberfest. That was a fun moment.
It was fun.
That was a good moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could relive one day from this past year, which day would it be?
I find it weird. It's like the same question, kind of, for the same thing.
So okay. My favorite moment walking around Bamberg. My favorite, like a day I'd want to relive is one day I was driving home by myself from the trailer. And on the way home, I just started listening to Broadway songs. And I was singing at the top of my lungs to all these Broadway songs. I got home, you were sleeping because you'd worked the night before. So I was home basically alone. I poured myself some wine. I played Scrabble and I sang songs in the kitchen and it was so much fun. And I would love to relive that day again because I had so much fun doing that.
What are you most excited for in the upcoming year?
We probably have the same answer.
Yeah, we had the same answer for sure. What is it?
Being homeowners. We're so excited
finally.
for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be really fun, but also really expensive.
Yeah, it'll be good. Okay, go ahead.
What big event made headlines this year in the news? I just put Trump impeachment.
Yeah, big news to me were the Trump-Russia collusion thing ending, Trump impeachment happening, and the Notre Dame Cathedral burned
that
down.
was a good one.
It was a big thing too.
No, that's like a good thing that happened, but that's a good news line to remember.
Big to highlight, yeah.
What is something nice you did for someone this year?
I don't know. I could just think about helping around the house here.
Mm-hmm.
Help your mom, whatever she needed, and keeping the house nice and clean and whatever she wanted, and shoveling the snow and mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
Helping your mom with anything she needs.
I put that one time I went to RBC, I think, to deposit a check. And it was like after hours in the evening, and there was a girl sitting there with her like bag and her phone, and she kind of looked like she had had a rough start of her night. And I offered her some bus money. So that was my nice thing. She didn't take it, but I offered
nice
it.
Thing
So
to offer.
yeah.
All right,
So
that's it for this video.
That is it. And we are filming another video right away. So watch out for that. And it'll be all about our travel wish list.
There you go.
Thanks for watching. I feel like you rushed to that ending. Thanks for watching. We hope you liked it. If you want to do this game, look in the description box. And see you in the next video.
See you in the next video.
Bye.